MicroStrategy's dividend model has come under scrutiny as Peter Schiff, a prominent critic of Bitcoin and crypto, has questioned its long-term viability. The controversy gained traction after a viral X post highlighted how reinvesting dividends in MicroStrategy stock led to significant share accumulation for one investor. The post described a family member's experience where dividend reinvestment, rather than direct Bitcoin ownership, generated returns that outperformed traditional banking products. This has sparked a surge in retail interest in MSTR stock, with many viewing it as an indirect way to gain exposure to Bitcoin without the complexities of holding the digital asset. Directly, the mechanism behind MicroStrategy's appeal is straightforward. The company holds a large Bitcoin position and generates revenue through dividend payouts to shareholders. These payouts are then reinvested into more MSTR shares, which in turn increases the investor's exposure to Bitcoin as the company's stock price is closely tied to Bitcoin's performance. This creates a feedback loop where rising Bitcoin prices can lead to higher MSTR stock prices and, consequently, higher dividends. However, Schiff argues that this model is inherently unstable because MicroStrategy does not generate income from traditional business operations. Instead, its financial health is directly tied to Bitcoin's. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Price movements, which are notoriously volatile. The recent X post amplified this narrative. In it, a user shared an email from a relative who had reinvested all their MSTR dividends back into the stock. Over time, this led to a growing number of shares and, according to the email, a reliable income stream even when Bitcoin itself struggled. The post went viral, with many users on X pointing to it as evidence that MSTR could serve as a bridge between traditional finance and crypto exposure. Some even suggested that the structure of the stock allows for returns even when Bitcoin underperforms, making it attractive to conservative investors who are hesitant to enter the crypto market directly. However, Schiff's response to the post raised concerns about the sustainability of this model. He pointed out that MicroStrategy's dividend payouts are not based on a stable revenue stream, but rather on the fluctuating value of its Bitcoin holdings. If Bitcoin's price drops significantly, the company may struggle to maintain its dividend payouts without raising additional capital or selling Bitcoin reserves. This creates a structural risk for investors who rely on consistent dividend income. Schiff's critique has reignited a broader debate about whether MicroStrategy's strategy is a sound investment or a speculative gamble disguised as a stable income source. The retail interest in MSTR has been significant. According to recent data, the stock has seen a sharp increase in volume and share accumulation among individual investors. This trend is likely to continue as more people discover the dividend reinvestment mechanism and its potential to grow wealth over time. However, the uncertainty lies in whether MicroStrategy can maintain its dividend payouts without compromising its Bitcoin holdings or resorting to capital raising. If the company is forced to sell Bitcoin to fund dividends, it could undermine. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The very appeal that attracted investors in the first place. The next signal to watch is how MicroStrategy's stock performs in the coming weeks, particularly in relation to Bitcoin's price movements. If Bitcoin stabilizes or begins to rise, MSTR could see renewed interest from both retail and institutional investors. Conversely, if Bitcoin declines and the company is forced to cut or suspend dividends, it could trigger a sell-off in MSTR shares. Investors should also monitor any announcements regarding capital raising or changes in the company's Bitcoin strategy, as these could signal a shift in the sustainability of the dividend model.